This morning, I'm back on the rail trail. This is the one connecting Ridge Road. I've been on every stretch of rail trail from Rochester to Farmington. This will head, I think this one actually goes into New Durham. It must anyway. There was a stretch between River Road and Ridge Road that I didn't take because it kind of takes you around, and you'll see where that comes out up here on the map. It shows where it loops around, but I'm trying to actually follow where the tracks went. I didn't want to get diverted off. And if you remember, I had a video with a big concrete arch bridge off of Ridge Road along the Mad River. That's what I'm trying to follow. So that I was trying to follow that, but that kind of goes through the back of a big like a landscaping company. I guess I could have got permission to walk back there, but I just figured it's only a short stretch, so I'll just skip over a little bit to Ridge Road, which is, it's not far, because there's also a bunch of hiking trails that split off of that too. So I figured just come through here instead, because this would be like the main route. So if I see anything along the way, I'll show you. One thing I noticed, obviously, on this trail is so many trees down. This is, if someone wanted to take a mountain bike through here, you really couldn't. Unless you had to slid it under these things, slide it under. One, two, three, four or five trees all connected right there. I'll have to crawl into this one, I guess. That's okay. I get a little dirty sometimes. All right. Crazy. Well, looks like the first railroad tie I've seen. This is what the landscape is like here. All along this edge, well, both edges actually. Very rocky. It is surprising how some places you'll see piles of landscape ties everywhere, and some like this, hardly anything. I don't really know the reason for that. Maybe they just did a better job cleaning it up. Not really sure. Yeah, it's pretty consistent up here. A lot of rock. Some rock walls. Miles and miles of rock walls. This looks like an actual platform. That looks like it was put there on purpose. So there must be a culvert running underneath that. But there are signs that say stay on the trail or stay home, so I won't be looking at those. I'm assuming that's what that is. I see the water flowing. I did once flow through there. I can see one. I don't know if that's a culvert. Yeah, just washed out. A good section of the road here. Well, it says junction ahead. Let's see what that's all about. There's definitely another culvert right there. I actually do want to look at this one. I know I'm not supposed to go off the trail here. That big old dead tree right there. Still standing. Let's see. Getting down is actually the hard part. That's a pretty decent sized culvert there. Yep, I could probably walk through that actually, but I won't. They even advertise out here on the trail. Because they do have a little road. It says junction, and that's what they're talking about. There's a little road that goes into the back of the parking lot. That's pretty cool. And this is that junction I was talking about. This, I believe, comes out to River Road, and I've tried to take that trail before, but there was so many trees down. Maybe they've cut them since, I don't know. Another culvert here. Just kind of duck down. That one's got a pipe going through it. Very cool. See where this washes down all along here into there. All right, so one immediate change here on both sides. You'll see like this straight ridge all the way through. Not maybe that's where the rails were laying, and that's why it's so consistent. And also you're starting to get that formation. Typically what you'd see on the railroad out here, out in the woods. Yeah, it's really like perfectly straight. So that had to be the rails. Really rocky through here. You can see where they had to drill through, blast. So this section of here, from that junction sign, all rock. They had to blast through here. Wow. That goes way, way up. So that's, wow. That's gotta be, man, that's gotta be 40 feet high. It's quite high, actually. The trees growing out of it. And the middle just kind of looks like a riverbed. It's kind of funny. That's exactly what it looks like. I don't know if you can really tell on camera, but that's significant. And this wall is kind of like that. I think back in the day, anyone tried to rob the train, like the old West. Maybe they jumped the train, I don't know. Yep, so yeah, you go from grass, a little bit of gravel, very bright, to like darkness here. Goes quite a ways. I can see where it brightens up again out here. Yeah, there's one right there. A piece. Still see that moss, especially on this side. It's more defined. It's a nice straight line. Creepy. Gotta admit, it's a little creepy. Still hear the traffic. You're never far from the road here. So it's really cool. You can also see where it's kind of falling apart, where it could fall apart. Right here. Maybe something dug its way up there. That's kind of overhanging. All right, keep going. So yeah, here it looks like they did bury some ties through here. There's definitely some wood sticking up through there. I don't really see that on this side at this point. Yeah, they're kind of all lined up. Maybe that's where the railroad ties are. They buried under here. I don't know. At least I've seen a few. Yeah. They just seem to go right in line through here. So maybe that's why. I mean, I didn't see any on the sides to this point, so maybe they were used them for something else. More trees down. Take a look back at that. You know, that'd look pretty cool coming through here in a train at night. It'd be kind of weird, but I had to do it. All right. Caution, logging ahead. Not sure there's too much logging going on right now. Here we go, out of the darkness into the light. I'll give you an idea of the elevation at this point. Still not far from the road. You can hear the traffic. I believe we're just about behind the it's a Cochecho. I think it's the animal hospital. Those who know the area know what I'm talking about. We've been probably a mile and a half at this point, something like that. Not too bad. Looks like another culvert situation here. Ledges. Oh, look at that. A pipe. That's a big old pipe sitting here. I wonder what that was for. Looks like even with that culvert, it's completely washed out. Wow. All right, let's keep it moving. This caterpillar just hanging on. Wow, I mean, way up. Good luck, dude. Yeah, definitely see. There was some logging operation up here. Not anymore. If you know where the Cochecho Animal Hospital is, or veterinary, I don't know what they call it, I just say animal hospital. You'll see some old logging equipment in the parking lot there, right off to the side. Looks like it hasn't been used for many years. Oh. There should be. I'm sure there's some more logging roads up here. Looks like that was cleared at one time. We'll see. All right, coming into another rocky area here. Darkness. Very thick here. Now when you look at the satellite, probably within, I don't know, quarter to half a mile up, it looks like it just ends, which doesn't make much sense because there was a railroad, it didn't just end. So it continued somewhere, had to connect from another point here to Alton somehow. And I know it connects to Alton on the other side of the road because going into New Durham, this side would be Merry Meeting Marsh. And the train obviously didn't go through there. So, looks like another culvert there. So if it does indeed end somehow, maybe it's just the canopy is so thick you can't see it from the satellite, but yeah, we'll keep going and find out. Well, that looks pretty cool. That looks like it was purposely dug out. Because there's a rock wall there. Interesting. And it would be in there, what that would be used for. Again, I'm not supposed to go off the trail here, so I'm not going to be able to explore that. And I don't know if there's something living there, to be completely honest. Another large pipe. Just laying there. I don't know what that was for. Alright, so a couple minutes I'll have an answer to my questions of where this crossed. Come through this rocky area here. Another culvert here. Right next to the highway, so look at that. Cool. Walk around here. Yes, I know I'm not supposed to. Just a quick look here. All right, so after like a 2 or so mile hike, I've come to wherever the train crossed here. Now it does have another trail going that way across Quaker Road. I mean, would the train have come out there and turned back there? I don't know. I think it would have crossed somewhere up here. At some point before it got into Alton, it did cross, because this side coming up soon is Merry Meeting Marsh, and obviously it didn't cross there. There's a gate over here. That is a public hiking area, but it's private on both sides. They really got you boxed in there. I don't think that was related to the railroad. So coming out here, it could have just gradually crossed right here. No evidence in the road, at this point, obviously. So I'll have to figure that one out. But at least I got to the end of this one. So this was coming off of Ridge Road, coming out onto Quaker. And I'm going to end this today. I'm not going to hike anymore today. I've done plenty this weekend. But yeah, we'll just have to continue along. What becomes more difficult now, you have hiking trails here and there, snowmobile trails, which can be kind of rough. As far as a defined rail trail, that's about it. This really isn't considered a rail trail here. Those kind of ended somewhere up in Farmington. I'm still in Farmington technically right now. But the Farmington trail is like 6 miles. So you do run into some situations, private property, things like that. Anyway, it's still a little bit of a mystery to me where the tracks ran. I can look at some old maps, but I'll continue on with this soon. Like, I've been doing it pretty much every weekend. So yeah, I'll just keep going till I find where it connects, because I know in Alton at the B&M Park where the tracks ran from there, coming out to the traffic circle where it connects to 28. So no, I just got to find out where it connects to here, how they did that. So anyway, thank you for watching. And one more thing, my channel hit 500,000 views this past week, I think on Monday. So I really appreciate you guys watching my channel. I'm getting really tired here. But yeah, it really helps a lot. I love the comments. If you have any information, about the Cochecho B&M, just let me know what you know about it and where this connects. I'll look at some old maps. Maybe I can figure it out. But the landscape changes so much over the years that even sometimes if you know, it's kind of hard to believe. You're like, how did they do that? Unless it's obvious, it's still hard to believe. There is also a restaurant up here, Johnson's, that I believe part of that building used to be a train station too. And then it goes off to Depot Road in New Durham, and that could be a crossing point too. I was kind of thinking about that, but we'll figure it out some other time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching all my videos. Thank you for, if you subscribe, thank you for that. Much appreciated. And I love your input. I love the comments. Keep them coming. All right, guys, we'll see you soon.